heading up towards the pinnacle. This is the anniversary of my son's death 6 years ago, just before his 7th birthday, and he died at 7:30 in the morning, and it's 7:27 a.m. So this is hard. It's been a bit of a struggle. Had a really nasty panic attack. But I had 3 incredible women talk me through it. I wanted to give up, but I didn't.
I was pretty emotional out there at times. Just absolutely privileged just to be out in country, and I was often saying to myself, how privileged am I just to be here.
Alright, we're packed, we're ready to go. Thank you, Salomon, Hammer Gels. Let's go!
I was frustrated that I was so nervous at the start. Like I had butterflies again and they just got wilder, and then the start line, it's like, oh my gosh, but Colleen was there. She just keeps me calm. She's been such a good influence.
We're off, heading up the hill. Maybe it doesn't look steep enough. Always feel like a terrible runner in the first half, and as soon as we start going downhill, I think, oh yeah, I can run.
I was okay through Cascade area and then got to Myrtle Gully Falls and just had a random panic attack. I wasn't necessarily feeling anxious. It just came out of nowhere, and it was probably the biggest one I've had in a few years, unfortunately. I thought I was coming straight out from Myrtle Gully, to be honest.
Say hello. That's Colleen. She's my inspiration. If it wasn't for all these lovely humans, I think I would have given up by now.
So it was very sweet to have her there, and she was just like, come on, Hannah, you've got this, keep pushing.
Made it to the Organ Pipes track. Got some Middle Earth vibes happening. Very misty mountain up here. Not raining, but a little bit wet. Track's a little bit slippery.
When we got close to the pinnacle, the mist and the rain and the cold really started to buffet us. And when I got to the aid station, I was just laughing because I was like, what am I doing? I was really happy out there today. And there was challenges, but I was amused that I talked to myself a lot, and I had a tiny little Link on one shoulder and a tiny little Dave on the other, and they were like, pick your feet up, you've got this.
It's a tiny little march. Getting up to the pinnacle, and just want to acknowledge that it's just gone 7:30. 7:30 is the time that Ed breathed his last in my arms 6 years ago. Just before his 7th birthday. Just want to remember him and pay tribute to his resilience.
There were rays of sunshine starting to come over, during sunrise, and that's what started the emotion. I was very aware of a lot of emotion for the rest of the run, but I had to hold it a little bit because it was difficult to run and process. I could process some of the thoughts, but the emotions, it was hard to keep my breathing on track.
There was no chance of running up that kind of hill, and just took it all in, and then got a bit more of a boost after the chalet and found some friends to make on the way, and we all got up there together. There was a bit of back and forth, you know, one person struggling, we all chipped in and helped each other, and it was very circular and beautiful. Now I can barely remember the struggles or the bad parts because I'm remembering all these beautiful experiences, beautiful people.
About 9 k's in. Feeling good, legs fresh. Bit of a gnarly incline there. You know what? This moment got a deep appreciation for country. Look at that. Geez, we're lucky.
So I was going up Cathedral Rock. That was brutal. Like, it really took a lot of mental capacity just to get through that. You know, rock scrambling. It was wet. It was windy. I took a tumble on the top there, just on some loose leaf matter, and I thought, you know, what I really need now is my family, just to motivate me for the next bit. Yeah, I'm just getting a bit emotional. Yeah, so running towards Cathedral aid station, I just saw the 3 boys, and yeah, that's exactly what I needed.
Go Daddy-o!
Yeah, like my cup was instantly filled when I saw them.
So, just came down off Cathedral Rock, super wet, slippery and muddy. I fell on my left knee and I'm in a world of pain in my knee. It's quite stiff and makes going downhill very, very hard and difficult. So I'm just taking it a little bit slower, a bit more steady now, because I want to make it to the end. At the moment, my left knee is saying no. Once I'd done the injury, I had between around 25k to go. And so I contemplated whether I needed to pull out at the Cathedral Rock station after leg 4. But I also knew that, you know, that last leg, there was just so much in it. And if I could get to the Cathedral Rock station and get up that hill, then I was making good enough time that even if I just had to walk, I would get to the end. So it was really agony, and I just had to pace myself a little bit more. But I think probably what spurred me on was knowing that my kids would be at the finish line, and particularly knowing that it was such a momentous day for us as a family. That Ned, during his time here, had been through so much worse, so much pain for 5 years. So, you know, I figured if I had to endure 13 hours of that, it was nothing in comparison.
Felt okay going up. It was tough work, but started to have some sort of nutrition, gut, achy body issues on the way down. I've been feeling pretty bad and just stopped, had a big spew. I'm just on coming around Waterworks Reserve, and I've been in survival mode for a while. Really, really achy and sick in the stomach. I actually felt a lot better after that. and made it home a little bit stronger. I could actually run after that. I'd stopped to walk because I'd felt, yeah, pretty bad. So yesterday I was definitely questioning whether I really even enjoyed trail running because I felt so terrible. And it's a bit of a shame. I think the result was still a really good outcome. Like competitive wise, I think I came 17th out of 172 women or something, which I still feel like is a really good outcome, particularly in the circumstances. And even if I had been feeling really good, I may not have been much faster than that. We're back at the run hub, made it, got it done. It was a bit rough, but it was a good result overall. Drink to celebrate. Cheers.
Welcome back. Heading back down the pinnacle. Feel like a new woman. Feeling strong, but also slippery. I'm a drowned rat. But this is my favourite part. It's just so peaceful up here. Just remembering my why. I wanted to prove something to myself. That's why I'm doing this. And I'm a worrywart. Like, I'm a huge old sook. I find so many things in the world uncomfortable. But you just gotta get out there and test yourself. And I've just met so many incredible people along the way today. Everyone's supportive.
I've got all these family and friends that rocked up, old workmates, and seeing all the rest of the scholarship team. So just overwhelmed with support from all of you guys. Seeing Link when I finished the race, and I could just see how proud he was in his face, and it was like coming across my proud dad or something, you know. Yeah, really overwhelming, and I was feeling that the whole way too, getting messages of support, kind of feeling like a bit of a imposter almost, like, oh my God, I don't deserve all this. People do this kind of stuff every week. Yeah, it's going to take a lot of days to sink in, I think. Yeah, very grateful.
I was on the pipeline. I started to get in a good steady state. I picked up the pace a bit, and then, like, surprisingly, on a moment on the pipeline, the family turned up again. You know, so yeah, seeing them again for that second time is like, you know, I can do this. You know, this is all about mental capacity now. Like, you know, the pain, push through that.
1K to go and I'm feeling amazing. I don't know where it came from. That last burst of adrenaline get me through. Really looking forward to giving the boys and Jess the biggest hug.
Got Emily coming through. Yeah. Woo! Let's go in! Yes!
Coming down the hill towards the finish line and seeing people and seeing my family and hearing my daughter. It was so special that Lucy could call me in, and it was so special that they could see me and that I could do it. And then I could do it on Ned's Heaven Day. Like, when else is an amazing ultra going to line up like that? That's just incredible.
I'm proud of you!
If I think back to even the first time I spoke with everyone when I got the scholarship, confidence was the key to what I was lacking, and I just feel a bit taller, a bit stronger, and I feel like I've just got so much confidence in my body now. Like, even though it's let me down in certain parts, it still got me over the finish line. after less than a year of running and definitely only about 6 months of trail running. And now I'm a trail runner and I will be forever, so.
I'm so excited to have done it. Yeah, I survived it too. Not only survived a stroke, but survived the mountain. Yeah, been absolutely life-changing. Just to get that confidence to get out there and do it. I would never have done anything like this in public, not running. It's just been such a confidence builder, and yeah, and I've just learned so much as well.
The scholarships program itself has been particularly meaningful. I had a really tough time last year. There was quite a few months where I wasn't going very well and was coming up against some childhood trauma from years ago that just seemed to be impacting me worse and worse. And so when I got the scholarship, I decided that it was time to sort of more actively face that. It's like this weight has been lifted from me since I've done that. It was really tough, but it's like something deep within me has healed, and that process is only just starting now, I think. But yeah, something's shifted, and I think if it wasn't for the scholarships program, I wouldn't have felt like I was ready to face that.
It's been such an honour to ride the journey with five amazing human beings.
Thanks so much, KMR. Thanks, Link, Dave, Pauline, and those just absolutely amazing folk that I've been able to join this journey on with. You guys are superstars, and I'm absolutely privileged. Over and out.